Hi everyone, this is Anjali here. Welcome to Season 7, Week 7 Walk with Coach today, and I'm your host today. So, today we are in this beautiful park, Oak Ridge Park. Let me introduce a little bit about myself. So, my name is Anjali. I am running from last 4 seasons. This is my third half marathon. I have done first 10K and 2 half marathons completed. This is my fourth half marathon. And you might be knowing about our family because you have heard that Bate family or something like that. So we are a running family. My husband is doing 10K this time. My both kids, Pooja and Yash, they have done 3 half marathons earlier, and this time they are doing 10K. So we are a part of running family. We have always done destination runs. That is one of the beautiful part of RHWB family as destination runs. And today, let me bring our Coach Bala over here to talk with us. Welcome, Coach Bala.
Oh, thank you, Anjali. Thanks a lot. First of all, how crazy is it that at what? -7 or -8 degrees, we are walking as if it's like a nice summertime and talking about running. Have you ever done something like this?
I have
before?
never done it before. I have never come out of the snow like this and never imagined myself walking on those snowy streets and coming outside of the home actually. I used to just always hold my cup of coffee or cup of tea with me, looking outside of the window that, oh, this is so beautiful. But never imagined that I will come out like this.
Talking about coming out of comfort zone, no?
Oh, yes, totally.
And guys, so as she was saying, this is Oak Ridge Park, one of the Edison parks. I'll just show you around. So look at this. It's completely snowed out because we had a snow blizzard, like some kind of a storm yesterday, and it's all, you know, right now the temperature is plus 11 degree Fahrenheit or around -8 or something like that, I think.
-11
minus, guys.
-11 degrees Celsius.
And a little bit of wind is also there. So, but you know, so what? So what if there's a little bit of wind? We are still here. We are doing our job, which is talking about running. Thank you, Anjali, for agreeing to come even at this cold temperatures and hosting our walk with the coach. Fantastic. And as Anjali said, right, they are a running family. I would say more than a running family. You know what I want to say to your family? You are a giving family. You know, you give so much. Give so much to the running community. I mean, I can have a separate podcast on how much they give. But talking of giving, you should all know that Anjali is also our CFO, newly minted CFO of our Runner Side Club. So congratulations.
Thank you for the opportunity actually.
Thank you for agreeing to volunteer your time and help us do all kinds of things for us. So let's talk a little. Why don't we talk a little bit about that, because that's something that if you can catch this for a second. Why don't we talk a little bit about that? So Anjali, first tell me a little bit about your own career. What do you do at work?
I have done my engineering back in India. After that, I have done MBA finance. When I moved to this country, for almost like 7-8 years, my goal was like to just raise good kids. I didn't have a visa at that time.
Yeah.
So I just took care of them. Meanwhile, I did my Praxis Math exam because I always loved numbers.
Okay.
And I realized that my career will be around finance, around some numbers, around those things. And when I started working, right now I am working at a big tech company as a financial analyst.
Okay.
And I love my job because the entire day is with numbers, with maths, with finances.
It's all about that. It's all so now you know why, right? It's a perfect person that we had the good fortune of bringing into our running club. So talk to me a little bit. So it's been what, 2.5 months since you sort of took on this new role for us. This is in addition to running, guys. Doesn't mean that she stopped running. Running is there. This is in addition to that. So what have you been up to till now? Like, why don't you take us behind the scenes on what's happening on that side of the story?
So behind the scenes, let me tell you that earlier RHWB Runner Side was like what, 50 runners long time back, 50 runners, then we are expanding into 100, 150. And this year we are 400 runners. So we decided that the finances are coming from all sorts of different directions, Venmo, PayPal, you name it and it is there.
Yeah.
And 400 runners is a big number.
Yeah.
So RHWB is a organization now, it's a LLC company. We have a listed company now. We have a registered company.
Yep.
We have our committee now.
Yeah.
We have our own bank account.
Very
so
nice.
that all the transactions, all the finances will be streamlined, and they will be in a perfect way that we are getting our finances, or we are getting our fees, or collecting the money, all those kinds of things.
Wonderful. And is it, so that means it's not a LLC, it's a private company basically. So how are we running as a profit, non-profit? How are we like planning from a financial standpoint?
So the difference between non-profit organization, it's a complex process. We have just formed LLC, and we are no making profit corporation company.
I see.
So we are not going to make any profit. There is no asset generating revenue or generating profit.
Got it.
But whatever money we are collecting, we are going to utilize it for the purpose of our group, for the purpose of our benefits for the runners actually.
Got it. Got it. No.
Kind of examples are like maybe the courses, maybe the coach, maybe developing something for each runner.
Got it.
So all those kinds of things we will be doing out of this.
Beautiful. So development of coaches, giving more to the runners, try to keep it as cheap as possible from a runner contribution standpoint. Technology, I guess that's something we need investment.
And generally there is a cost to run any business, to run any company.
Correct. Correct. Like we have to hire a CPA, maybe those kind of things, tax every year, you have to audit. That's, I mean, first of all, guys, I got to tell you, 2.5 months, last 2.5 months. If you remember, this time we had 400 runners, and as she rightly said, money was coming in from all directions to my personal account, which is clearly something we can't be doing. So when Anjali came in, the first job that Anjali had to do was to audit all the money that is coming in from different directions to see whether the money actually came in. If people who said they have sent the money in Venmo, right? We need to make sure you go and check the Venmo, click off the transactions, make sure that, before it goes to our official bank, that it is already there. We have some proof, and then, that is checked off. Trust me, guys, this is back-breaking work. I'll tell you one example, and there are multiple examples. Let's say you are Bala Sankaran family, and I have to pay for Diya, Disha, and Renu. What I do is I send a Venmo account, send whatever 15 times 4, and just say Sankaran. That's it. Now there is no entry into whom am I paying for. So Anjali sees that and says, who is Sankaran? One, why is this person paying whatever $60? Whom is he paying for? Nobody knows, right? So this is what I'm talking about, back-breaking work.
And you know what happened, Balaji? The way you said it, you are paying for Sankaran. So in that 400 list, I am looking for other Sankaran people, because 60 is a different amount. I might guess that, okay, 15 times 4, maybe 4 runners from this family. But there is no other Sankaran. So
there's no Sankaran only.
Who are the other people? And if he is not mentioning that his first name is Balaji or anything, I have no clue why Renu haven't paid, why Dika haven't paid, why Disha haven't paid.
So interesting. You see the complications here. So you have Bala Sankaran paying $60, but Renu's name is not Renu Sankaran. Renu's name is Renuka Balaji. Which is classic our Indian surname situation, no? So why I'm saying this is, I just want to appreciate and thank on behalf of all of us, Anjali, for many hours of back-breaking, behind-the-scene analytics work. And just 2 days ago, I think you completed the audit, right? Huge moment, guys.
Let me tell you one good thing about everybody, that all runners, I can see 99% runners have paid. It's not like that we are going after somebody and collecting the money.
Yeah.
They have paid it, but we are just reconciling, making sure that from which way they have paid it and which account it has gone, and we need to deposit all the money to RHWB.
To start,
to start.
And now that we are a company, we need proof. So that tomorrow somebody asks for it, we have a proof to say that this is what it came from and that type of stuff. I mean, seriously, so I just want to bring this up because on behalf of all of us, please write a nice, kind thank you note to Anjali for doing this for us.
Oh, no. You just need to write down your runner's name. Whenever you are paying, just make sure that you are writing the runner's name. so that we know for whom this money is coming in.
Got it.
That's it.
Got it. So tell me, Anjali, what are we planning going forward? Any interesting from a payment standpoint? What are we thinking for going forward? Let's say season 8. How is it going to be? You think?
So season 8 we will suggest that RHWB LLC has a website now.
Yep.
So we will be having the way you always pay for any other races.
Yeah.
Suppose there is a New York Marathon, right?
Yeah.
So you go on the website, you click few buttons over there,
Yeah.
and you're ready with your credit card
Yeah.
to make a payment. So the same thing we are planning to do.
I see.
That for RHWB also, we will have that kind of payment method.
I see. So people come in, swipe their credit card maybe or some other transaction on the website, get it done.
Correct.
There's no like signing up in one place and then sending money separately in another place and then be reconciling and all that, right? You see how much of impact already is being made here. Guys, this is going to be fun. Again, I just want to say thank you. I know that you're not here, you're not working to get thanks from everybody, but you
Not
know,
at all.
I just wanted to.
The main thing is that as a human being, we always want to give back to the society, give back, right? So that's the main concept of me doing something over here.
The
That I
giving
want to
family,
give back.
guys. The giving family. You remember I told you? This is what I'm talking about. Thank you. Okay, let's keep talking. You want to go back or
Yeah.
Let's keep talking. It is. So what else do you want to talk about?
So as a RHWB family and RHWB LLC,
Yeah.
we want to make sure that your payments are coming through direct mode like this. Make sure you're writing your names.
Yeah.
And there will be some other things which we will carry on. We will let you know how we are
Sure
progressing with everything.
Sure thing. And we'll give you all instructions, guys. Let's talk a little bit about where we are in the season right now. So let's get into the season. So guys, if I want to say we are in week 5. Finished, week 7. Week 7. Sorry, week 7, of which 2 weeks was warm-up week. So week 5 of the regular season. Meso 2, week 5 completed. Congratulations. Big deal. So now we are getting into the next week, second week of Meso 2. So the training is slowly getting more serious right now. So there is something called as a pullback week. That means after every week of every Meso cycle, 3-week Meso cycle, the starting of the next week, we pull back the distances, which is what you guys just did. That means you reduce the distances, sort of getting ready for the next ramp up.
So is it like the spring action that when you want to move forward with
Compress first?
Compress first, pull it little back and then dive.
Beautifully said. That's a very nice analogy. That's exactly what happened. Now you just compressed yourself a little bit. That is what this week was. So then miles will increase now. Next week and next week you will ramp up your miles. So you will, for some of you, you will be touching some PR distances. You would have never done these distances and suddenly you're doing those distances. So be ready, but your body is ready. It's not that your body has been training for 5 weeks now. So you'll be thinking, oh my God, I've never done 4 miles before. But you've never done 5 weeks of training before.
That's
right? So don't think about never done 4 miles before.
That's the beauty of it.
That's the beauty of training. That's the beauty of the structured training, right? So that's what you're going to expect going forward. So you're done with your pullback week of Meso 2. Meso 2, week 2 and week 3 is going to be ramping up, and that's what you will see. Do the same things, read instructions, do the strength exercises, everything will settle down, and start doing those humble brags. For many of you who are going to do some PR distances, please humble brag. We want to enjoy your successes along with you. That makes sense?
Makes sense.
Awesome. Thank you, Anjali, for this lovely discussion. Let's come back in the next message and talk some other things.
Sounds good.